Well, our final team tactic in this group, at least, is of course Liverpool. This one is 4-3-3 KLOPP Liverpool. 4-3-3 KLOPP Liverpool. Playing style is the description. That's the only information to it. I'm assuming they use Liverpool in this, but we're going to check it out with our teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town as usual. But you've got a Regista in there. You've got a halfback and defend. This is definitely an interesting take on a KLOPP tactic. But let's dive into the Premier League and see how our Liverpool took it. Well, I'm not really sure what happened with our version of Liverpool, but third place, 82 points is a little bit low average, or right around a little bit low, I guess. 82 goals, they've seen better. Aston Villa in 8th, 64 points, 66 goals. They do have Europa League next season, but still, I think there needs to be a little work done here. Well, jumping into Liverpool, we've got the Carabao Cup final 0-1 loss to Tottenham. Unfortunately, they do beat Ipswich Town in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, but still, you get to the FA Cup quarterfinals and against Newcastle, you lose. But however, they do get to the Europa League final 4-1 thrashing of Atalanta, so at least they got a trophy. So overall, runners up the Carabao Cup, but quarterfinals of the FA Cup, winners of the Europa League, 3rd place of the Premier League. I would say this is about an average season, from all the tests that we've done at least. Squad-wise, you've got 24 goals for Nunez, 21 for Salah, not too bad there. 14 assists for Robertson, Trent with 13, and then average rating, Szoboszlai gets the 7-3-1. Aston Villa's domestic cups out against Norwich 6-2 in the Carabao Cup 4th round. That one hurts. And you get to the FA Cup semis, but unfortunately 0-1 against Manchester City. So overall, yeah, definitely another ho-hum season for Aston Villa. They do win the Conference League, but still, semifinals of the FA Cup, not bad. 4th round of the Carabao Cup, 8th place in the Premier League. Yeah, no. Squad-wise, they don't have a bad number of green compared to what Liverpool had, but 28 goals for Ollie Watkins, 20 for Diaby, not bad there. Assists, 17 for Diaby, 15 for Digne. And then average rating, Moussa Diaby with a 7.24. Data hub for Liverpool, you can see they actually got all the way around in the Premier League averages. Not too bad defensively. Attacking-wise, they're just missing some attacking numbers. But overall, goals per game, only 2.16, 0.84 conceded, 0.93 XG against. Aston Villa really faltering in the attacking numbers. That's sad to see. And defensively, it kind of is about on average for them. But goals per game, 1.74 with 1.03 conceded, 1.08 XG against. Those two are actually not too bad. Premier League stats, Liverpool in 3rd with most points per game, 2.16. Aston Villa all the way down in 8th. At least they make the list with 1.68. Most goals in 2nd for Liverpool with 82. Aston Villa with 66. Tottenham just ran away with it. But few shots against Liverpool in 1st with 257. Aston Villa was 7th, 352. Most possession, Liverpool making the list with 50%. Most dribbles made, Liverpool in 5th with 653. And most shots for Liverpool in 2nd with 555 and Aston Villa with 462. But now, with our teams not doing nearly as well as they usually have been doing, at least lately, how did our Ipswich Town team do? 5th place. Really not great. 80 points, 86 goals. We have seen a ton better. Yet, they made it through the playoffs into the Premier League next season, no matter what. Well, we've already seen they lose out in the Carabao Cup 4th round 1-2 against Liverpool, and they lose out in the FA Cup 4th round replay 0-2 against Man City. At least they got a draw at home. So overall, they got through the playoffs, which is usually not happening. So this is fantastic to see. At least they're in the Premier League, even though they didn't come in 1st or 2nd. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Only 2 in the green, though, interestingly enough. But 14 goals for Hurst and Chaplin, assists 15 for Leif Davis, and average rating 7.19 for Leif Davis. Championship stats, sadly in 10th with 1.63 points per game. But back to the good-looking list, we've got 2nd place for most goals with 93, fewest shots against in 3rd with 365, most dribbles made in 6th with 776. They are actually in the most tackles won list with 1076, and most shots for, of course, in 2nd with 637. And this does account for the playoffs, so keep that in mind. So the tactic itself, we've got a goalkeeper in defend is where we start, fullback on the left in attack, an inverted wingback in support on the right, ball-playing defender in cover next to a central defender in cover, a halfback in defend next to a regista in support, an advanced playmaker in attack, an inverted winger in attack on the left, an inside forward in attack on the right, and a pressing forward in support up front. Positive mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly wide, underlap on the left, passing directness is shorter, tempo is slightly higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly, and then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a standard defensive line, trigger press more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. So overall, how did it do for these three teams? I mean, the attacking just isn't there. That's the biggest problem that we've seen. And FM24, at least for the past couple of FMs, loves the attacking side, no question about it. They've got the defensive pieces. I mean, Ipswich Town at least getting through the playoffs, which is fantastic. But still, 80 points, lying in fifth. I think if you took control of this, I usually say you could definitely do a lot better. I'm doing a holiday sim. I'm taking care of nothing. My assistant coaches are doing it all for me. But Liverpool in third with 82 points, 82 goals. Again, the attacking side just isn't there. Aston Villa with 66. That one hurts. They're about 10 points or a little bit more under their average. So I definitely think you could bring it up a bit, but to 79, that's a task. So if you're up to it, definitely let us know how it did for you. But I think this one, it needs some tweaks. It needs some individual players that fit those roles very well. Otherwise, I don't think it worked all that well in this save. But obviously, it worked very well for the creator in their save, assuming, again, it was with Liverpool. I would have liked to have seen some numbers, but in this case, yeah, third place could do better. But that's it for me, 7FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.